Hello, everyone. Today on Medieval Mysteries, we will be reading The Brave Knight and the Royal Pond, brought to you by the Marin-Sonoma Mosquito and Vector Control District. One day, about 1,000 years ago, a brave knight was riding on his trusty horse near the Royal Pond. All of a sudden, mosquitoes were everywhere. The knight and his horse had to gallop away as fast as they could. Little did the brave knight know, mosquitoes had been laying lots of eggs on the surface of the Royal Pond. These are mosquito egg rafts, and even though they are only about the size of a grain of rice, each one is made of over 100 eggs stuck together. Each tiny egg hatches into a baby mosquito that lives underwater and is called a larva. A mosquito larva breathes at the surface with a tube and spends most of its time eating. This larva is eating tiny bits of slimy green algae that grow in the water. After a few days, a larva transforms into a pupa and leaves its old skin behind. Just like a larva, a pupa lives underwater and breathes at the surface, but it cannot eat because it does not have a mouth. Underneath its skin, it is growing 6 legs, 2 wings, and a needle-like mouth called a proboscis. After a few more days, the adult mosquito is ready to hatch. The skin splits open and a hungry mosquito crawls out onto the surface of the water and flies away. What do you think the mosquito is going to find to eat? Mosquitoes leave the water and fly to nearby flowers to sip nectar. Nectar is full of sugar, and the sugar gives mosquitoes energy to keep flying. After a female mosquito finds nectar, she will search for something else to sip. What do you think it is? You guessed it! Female mosquitoes need blood. The mosquitoes bit the poor knight and his horse because blood is full of something called protein, and protein helps mosquito eggs grow. Male mosquitoes don't lay eggs and don't need the extra protein, so they don't bite. A life cycle shows the pattern of how something lives and grows. Just like most insects, mosquitoes have 4 stages in their life cycle: egg, larva, pupa, and adult. This life cycle works so well that it has been going on since the time of the dinosaurs. If we looked carefully into the Royal Pond, we would see that lots of mosquitoes were growing there. People who lived 1,000 years ago, like our poor knight, did not know that mosquitoes sometimes make people, pets, and wild animals very sick. Why do you think there are so many mosquitoes growing in this pond? There weren't enough predators living in the Royal Pond to eat the mosquitoes. If the brave knight added a few mosquito fish to the pond, it would make a big difference. These fish are expert mosquito hunters. A single mosquito fish can gobble up hundreds of tiny mosquito larvae every day. Ponds aren't the only places where mosquitoes grow. Dump out and put away things around your home that have filled up with a little water, like toys, wagons, buckets, and junk. Rinse out saucers, bird baths, and your pet's water dishes once a week. Together we can help protect people, pets, and wild animals in our neighborhoods from mosquitoes. Thanks for listening to our story, and please visit www.msmosquito.com to learn more.